Hey friends, Doug Welton here from District 65. We are at the end of week 5. Things are moving really fast. We finished our appropriations committee meetings and now we're hearing just bills and bills and bills. Either it's committee work or it's floor votes, and we're moving through bills really quickly. We have been moving slow, but there's a lot of work going on, a lot of good discussions, and I really appreciate all the constituents who've reached out to me, all the stakeholders who've reached out. They help make our bills better, and we've changed a lot of bills through our committee work. Sometimes you might have heard it said before, don't judge the legislature by what is presented, but what comes out on the other end. And so there are a lot of really difficult bills that we try to work through, and they don't always start off in good places, but by the time we get through the process, it really works, as we have to go through the House and the Senate and work with stakeholders and committee meetings. And usually by the time we get through the process, the bills are good, and I feel pretty good about the process. A couple big issues that I want to talk to you about right now that are coming through the floor, and they've gone through our education committee that kind of deal in my world and areas of concern here, is the amount of screen time that our children are using. And so we have several bills that are coming up through the session that are trying to deal with that, and not only through education but society as a whole. And so in our schools, we have gone post-COVID. One of the great things, or during COVID, we actually were able to deliver education online. What we found throughout that time is that education isn't delivered best online. It's more of an in-person and high-quality teacher and parent involvement. Those are the two most important things. And I would probably flip that and say parent involvement is number 1, teachers are number 2. And but both of them together are crucial for a high-quality education and make sure our children are moving forward. One of the things that we found has caused major distractions is the amount of screen time that our kids have. And so we have several bills to deal with this. Here's a couple of books that I've read recently. This one right here in particular, The Digital Delusion, has gone through and talks about how technology is not helping us as much as we thought it was. It actually is having a negative impact on our students and our children. As their brains are developing, it rewires their neural pathways. And so we have several bills that are aimed at decreasing screen time in schools, adding some playtime to schools. That also includes the cell phone bill. Last year we passed a cell phone bill that says no cell phones during class time. This year we're going bell to bell. We found that tremendous positive impacts. Test scores are up, bullying activities are down, attendance still needs to be worked on, but overall students are performing better. And so you'll see a suite of bills that are coming through that are dealing with decreasing screen time in schools, particularly K through 3 education, trying to get to more in-person education. This also swims upstream to the public as well, and my wife and my children will tell me that I'm the worst at this, but parents who are on their cell phones a lot and not engaging with their children actually also have a detrimental impact on the familiar relationships and attention spans. And so I'm trying to target that as well through campaign ads. You might see the billboards on the freeways. They're green signs, and they talk about the importance of sitting down and building those high quality relationships as a family, and putting your cell phones away to strengthen family relationships, which strengthen societies and communities. So that's what we're working on. Those are the big things coming up. Thank you for your time. As always, feel free to email, call, text. I read them all. And they go into my planning. And as always, remember this: believe in America, believe in Utah, and believe in you.